Oh my god. How I keep getting these Ditto matches at the bottom? Bulbasaur, Chansey, Bulbasaur, Umbreon. they putting up a fight now. That's it. Of fucking course. Quit the match. Should have been quit the match.
For cases, and I feel like
I definitely should have played with that motherfucker. Super bullet break. Wonder Boy. Can't believe we fucking. Stop feeding them, bruh. You're not that good, bruh. You really united the Reggie, bruh. It's crazy. My God. Oh my God. This shit is pissing me off. See the stars. What is this? Cry? Puzzle. World Quiz, River City. Behind the frame. Okay. Eternal. Let's just do double pack. Oh, Capcom Fighting Collection, yeah. Chaos. People. What is this? Kami Waza. Eight doors. That looks like a beam. Ultra. Cold lamp. You suck at parking. Please, please, please. Let me join that. Let me join that. Oh, this dude already started. Super crazy Rhythm Castle.
First wash since I bought it.
Still can't believe this thing is yours.
No. Navy Federal Credit Union gave me such an affordable car loan, the rest was easy. I mean, I can't imagine where I'd be without them.
Get me in there!
Check the windows. Good idea.
Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
To this.
I need to actually fix my
all of the things. Let's get into this new map and all of the things that I wish I knew right when it dropped before playing like 20 plus hours of it over the past couple days. Tip number one is to not be so hard on yourself or your allies if you can, because this is a brand new map, a brand new meta for everyone. So I think it's going to be a little tricky to figure it out right away, right? There are tons of pros and players like yourself and me, content creators, who are all trying to figure out some of the best things you can do on this map. So give yourself a little grace while you are learning it. But in this video, I'm going to show you a ton of things that I wish I knew right when the map dropped. My second huge tip is about the new spawn timers on the map. And there is so much to get into right here, so this is going to be a chunky part of the video, but I'm going to take you through the top and bottom path, as well as some of the new things happening in the central area or the jungle. So this is going to be a little bit much, but I also think it's pretty important to kind of see what's going on, and I'm going to give you some tips as I go as to how I would be fighting in the top path, bottom path, and so on. Alright, heading into lane in the top path, you have the 3 Bunnelby that are right here. And then as you make your way to the top path, at 9 minutes 40 seconds, you have one that spawns here, one that spawns here, and one that spawns here. Obviously, this one is a prime target for the teams to fight over, while these two are sort of the safer ones that you see on the side, right? After these are KO'd, well, it doesn't even matter if they're KO'd, at 9 minutes and 20 seconds, you have the Natus that spawn down here. Go away, Ludra. You have the Natus that spawn here, as well as 2 more Bunnelbys, one here and one here. So again, you sort of have this contested farm in the center, and then the safer farm on the top and on the top of both sides. At 9:10, you have this bunny as well as your safe bunnies back here. So again, a piece of contested farm that you can fight over and a safe piece of farm back behind your goal zone. And then still, you have the 8 minutes, 50 second spawn of the Swablu Altaria here in the center. It's a lot going on pretty fast, right? But I think the basic thought process of the top path here is you will have your Pokemon move here and try to win this fight, and ideally move here and try to win this fight, while at the same time knowing that there is safe farm that is spawning on both sides. This also does mean that an enemy could avoid a fight right here, walk to some of your safe farm and attempt to take it. But if you look at the map, right, and you look at this spot right here is almost like a line that divides the entire map. Anything right...
Hello, this is Ellie. And today we are talking about how you can jailbreak your Nintendo Switch with any firmware version. And if your Nintendo Switch have the latest firmware, so you can easily jailbreak your Nintendo Switch. So first go to this video comment section. I will give you the link where you can download your Nintendo Switch jailbreak file. To download your Nintendo Switch jailbreak file, click on the link and download your Nintendo Switch jailbreak file. After that, just plug your pen drive in your Nintendo Switch and activate the jailbreak file. After that, you can select the firmware version in your Nintendo Switch. Just select any version, and that's it.
What's up? It's Pharrell. And this?
VA!
This is my block.
This is my block!
This is my block, Virginia. Welcome to the V.
VA, 2 up, 2 down.
I'm talking a lot of trash. Don't get above your britches now.
Everybody out here want to be somebody. Everybody out here want to have money.
I work at TV. I don't get to do this often.
Let's get it right. He was the first.
What did we learn here?
Band.
Must be something in the water.
This Newport News Mecca right here. This bad news right here all day.
This is my block.
I don't know about your city. I know about mine, and this is my block.
Yeah, welcome to my block, VA. That's right, Virginia. And some of you might ask, why Virginia? But if you think about it, this has been one of hip-hop's hot spots for a long time. Starting way back with my man Teddy Riley, to one of the biggest pop stars in the game, Missy Elliott, to 2 of the most successful production teams ever, and Timberland and the Neptunes, and one of the hottest rap groups in the game. My man Pusha T and the homie Malice from the Clips. All right, now 2 dudes, you known for being in the streets. So why we at the beach?
Because we embrace every aspect of home. We can sit around the wolves and the wise men. We're going to show y'all every part of this 7-city extravaganza.
Okay, I'm ready to get started. Y'all ready? Come on, let's go. All right, let's go. My block, VA.
Right here, you know what I'm saying? We're on 22nd Street, Virginia Beach. This is what we call the strip. You know, it'd be popping like when the college is out, everybody would come down here. You see Jay-Z out here, you can see Big out here. It'd be a cluster of, you know, just a cipher. Everybody be rhyming, everybody thought they was hot. It's Virginia, everybody rhymes here.
All right, so I want to see some more of Virginia, okay?
For sure, let's do it.
Yeah, y'all gonna be my tour guide,
Let's
right?
ride.
All right.
Welcome to the V. This right here is Bridal Creek, affectionately known as the Creek.
Explain to me what this area represents, because right now it looks remodeled and kind of clean.
Well, I'll have you know it only looks clean. You know what I'm saying? This is where all the homies from this area, cousins, you know what I'm saying, friends from school, this is where we would just come out here and we just get money. If y'all get a Clips record, you know what we did out here.
17 yeah, run and tell them that. I got the wham when I move it, it's still damn.
The picture you painting seems excitable, like, you know, you smiling, we laughing about it, and then you transfer it into your music and you sell 1 million records. Isn't that like glorifying it though?
Well, I'm gonna tell you, the only reason it is funny right now is because we came out of it unscathed, you know what I'm saying? That's the only reason we can sit here and laugh about it now. You know, at the same time, like, I want everybody to know that this ain't the rapper story. Like, this ain't, the Clips ain't the rapper, oh, my mama was smoking crack and my dad won't dead and my daddy died. Like, we ain't know. It ain't that. What you see right here is just the allure of cash and wanting to be fly and wanting the girls, you know what I'm saying? That was what it was about. Everybody out here want to be somebody. Everybody out here want to have money. Everybody want to drive the illest cars and wear the nicest clothes. And that was just the quickest way to establish yourself. And you know, it's a shame to say, but some people need the material things to make them feel like somebody. You know what I'm saying? It's ignorant, but it's the truth.
It seems like it's an epidemic in the rap game right now. You got a lot of artists who may have come from the street, may have not, but they're still talking about the street game, but they're not hanging out with the same people.
Like, I don't know any of these rappers personally, but this thing is becoming like a circus to me. You know what I'm saying? The Clips, we pride ourselves on being from Virginia and just being in our own little world. And we do this music for the passion of it. If you're from New York and you get to see fame all day, you might want that, you might chase that. Or if you're from LA, you might, you know what I'm saying, get to see that fame and chase that. We never chased that. We just, you know what I'm saying, was nice with the pen.
Hey man, that's what it is. So cool. I want to see some more spots.
Come on, let's rock. Let's
all
rock.
right.
Trey Songz, Prince VA right here in the 3rd Ward.
VA, 2 up, 2 down.
804. We in that 804 right now, baby. Petersburg, VA. you'd have told me when I was living in 4H that I'd be Trey Songz on TV singing songs, you know what I mean, R&B, I wouldn't believe.
With a back like that, you fly like jets. Are you my Wonder Woman?
Petersburg a small place, and people see you on TV, they see the shine, they see the women, they see the cars. They don't understand the work that you go through. I was sleeping in the basement, you know what I mean, on the futon for a couple years. People think you pop from the bottom to the screen. It don't happen like that. You see T.I. now, King of the South, his first album, half his fans don't even get it. It's the grind, and persistence will always take you to the top. I'm good. Let me tell you one thing about one woman. This woman right here gave her life up for me. I could have been still out here in the streets, bro. This woman right here, the reason that I am what I am. Most places we go, they think she's my girl, for real. My mama look good.
My boy Trey doing it.
What's up, bro? Everybody that love me, love me. I get catch from jail. You know what I'm saying? My boy Kenny Bugg tell me all the time when he was laying it down. Man, your song come on. Cats singing in there like they free. And I love that, the fact that real dudes can relate to me because they can feel that I'm a real cat. 2 up, 2 down. It's my block. VA.
VA, baby.
Serious?
Yo, it's Pharrell. And this is my block.
On his block, Pharrell wants to make sure no child is left behind. Working with eager city council members in his hometown of Virginia Beach, Pharrell is building a youth center for at-risk kids. And like everything he does, it has to be big.
This site is actually 56 acres more than
56 acres, okay?
Whatever you need to get done, we're gonna do.
Whatever we need to get done.
All right, I mean, yeah. How big do you want to build it?
How big do I want to build it? My life totally changed when I went overseas to Japan. You know, they think without limit here. I don't have enough money to send every kid overseas to see everything. So I was like, well, you know what? What we should do is bring the world to these kids. These kids deserve a chance, man. That kid who's learning how to manufacture and attempt to distribute crack cocaine, you know, he could have been a chemist. If you guys are wondering on my block, like why I chose to do this instead of telling you where I came from and what kind of drug activity was out there, what kind of fly cars to drive past, that's cool, but you've seen it 100,000 times. To me, I'd like to show you the petals of the seed, because I was the seed, like I was planted. And what I grew into was this. You know, outside of Timberland and Missy and myself and Chad, there's not much more here. And that's not an industry. There's no Capitol or Sony buildings here. That doesn't exist. So who's gonna teach these kids? And I just was like, you know what? We're gonna do it. From the end of that fence all the way over there, all the way down to the other side of the machinery over there, which is pretty much a big site. We're gonna build something that these kids look at it and go, oh my God, what's in there? I don't know about your city, I know about mine, and this is my block.
Hey, yo, check this out, word. It's your boy Skills, your favorite rapper's favorite rapper. The first rapper that ever put a flag in the state of VA. You are watching My Block, Virginia, right here, right now. So to see me and more of my peoples is doing their thing from the VA area, make sure you log on to MTV.com, all right? Yeah.
Let's get it right. He was the first.
I'm talking a lot of trash.
You name a name,
One person, no.
who's that person?
Still died for it.
This is danger. This is my block, VA.
My block, son.
My block.
So where are we now on our next tour spot? We out here in Newport News, Bad News. They drop numbers. They drop numbers over this side.
Dropping numbers on this side. Okay, let me. Okay, you know, I work at TV. I don't get to do this often.
You know what it is.
All right,
we party at the night. We didn't go to the bank.
Miles, you were in the service, and the military was real prevalent here in this area.
For sure.
It's almost a part of the culture.
Definitely.
Explain that. How does that dynamic work?
You know, all the military bases are here, and everybody from everywhere, just coming from all different kinds of different places.
What branch did you serve in?
I was in the Army.
For how long?
2 years, 23 weeks, not a day long.
All right, so how does all of the cities tie in together when it comes to creating a scene in VA?
This place is a melting pot for all types of music. You know, we basically pull from the fundamentals of hip hop. We on the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? Like, the whole Southern movement, we are Virginia, but like, we're not really in that dirty South mode. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, in the middle, top of the South.
Yeah, Middle East.
And believe it, on the block or in the club, there's no better ambassador of that Middle East sound than the homie Timbo.
Let's get it right. He was the first. The first.
Now we're gonna talk a little about VA.
That's right.
And why me and Pharrell, Missy, all of us. Must be something in the water.
When people name like the top producers, what do you see yourself in that cluster?
If you want to go from the 90s on down, I have to say me and Dre. And the only person I say that made it with us was Pharrell.
The Clips took us to Bridal Creek.
Oh, that's where it all started. I was there right across the street from Bridal Creek.
Even back then, Tim's beats were insane. Timbaland showed us that, you know, you could actually touch it. You know, just showing us young guys how to do it.
I was a DJ doing house parties in that whole area. Bridal Creek was just like where we went to school at Salem Junior High. Pharrell went to Princess Anne High School. But we all grew up together.
At one point, you and Pharrell, you guys were actually in a group together, right?
Yeah, SBI. We're surrounded by idiots.
Surrounded by idiots.
That's what we basically were, a bunch of idiots. But it was a great film. Because we didn't have no hopes of getting no deal. We just love music.
Me and Timbaland, we sang a jangle. We so tight that you get our styles tangled.
So how did you and Missy meet?
Somebody brought her over to my house, and I was doing beats on this little Casio keyboards, and she was like, "Ooh, I like that, I like that." She's had the determination of she was gonna be somebody. She was gonna make it. She was a fly, we did it right over there.
And the rest is history. Aaliyah, whose R&B stylings and captivating stage presence led to successful careers in both movies and music, was killed Saturday night when a plane carrying her and 7 others crashed in the Bahamas. When Aaliyah passed, I know it affected y'all, impacted y'all.
And I think that's when my career kind of went like a downhill. You know, so I feel like it separated all of us. Like we just lost our tightness.
Were you depressed? You think you was?
Yeah, I think I was. It was like I just felt like, man, you know, you wake up in the morning. I'm like, man, this really not me. I thought I was gonna like lose my mind. You know, I really think about like Kurt Cobain, like why he really killed himself. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, little thoughts, you know, like just not the normal thoughts that come in my mind. Everybody gonna go through it. You can either have a nervous breakdown or you can fight through it.
You do kind of move in intervals where it'd be a gap of time where you haven't heard anything from Timbaland yet. And then you'll see other producers come in and different sounds.
Let them come in and they talk, they trash. But I'm gonna expose them on this record though. The album is called Timbaland Presents Shock Value. I'm talking a lot of trash, getting a lot of people.
Are you naming names or you just?
One I did. One I didn't name name, but one person no.
Who's that person?
Oh, the proprietor is around the camera. Like the Scott Storch. Like I went at him, and I'm explaining to Scott. If Stuff Word get around and says you better than me, let's go at it.
Scott said he was better than you?
It's nothing personal, but it's all. Let me explain something to you, boy. Don't get above your britches now. Remember who's king, and king is king. And see, people gotta understand, like, I don't never fall off. I just relax. Like a vampire, just lay in the coffin. Now, when I wake up, you better be prepared, because somebody can get bit on the neck. You understand, when you become the best like me, you never fall off. You just lean back. That's it.
Well, I'm gonna let you get back to work, Tim. You know, thanks for bringing us in the lab, baby. And if you need me to kick any vocals, just let me know. I'm gonna be in the other room.
This is My Block, Virginia.
I'm Kenna. We're at Kempsville High School. Here with Chad, Hugo of the Neptunes. This is where we went to school, and this is where we learned. What did we learn here?
Shop. Band.
Yeah, we did band. I would always be in the auditorium skipping government. I'd be playing the piano, and then Chad after school would walk in and show me how it was really done.
I remember an episode of The Cosby Show. Stevie Wonder was playing the Jammin' on the One. And he had the sampler and he had it all hooked up to an Apple IIe computer. I was like, man, if I just had that Apple IIe, I could be a genius like Stevie Wonder. So I saw one in the library right there, and I eyed it. I went in there and snatched, I'm not proud of this, but I'm snatched the computer, put it in a box, and actually came out this door and put it in the trunk.
And then they called Chad, and then Chad put the computer back in front of the school with a note that said sorry.
I just felt like he was an alien and I'm an alien, just as I felt like Pharrell was an alien. So I think this whole state of Virginia is another planet.
When it came time for me to make music and when I wanted to focus on music, the only person I could think of was Chad.
Once we got on the keys and he started singing on the mic and presented some songs, it was just like a chemistry.
This is where we spent a lot of time finishing my record, which is Make Sure They See My Face. When I started the record, Pharrell called me every day, and all he kept saying to me was, you better make sure they see your face this time, because in my last record, I wasn't so keen on being in the videos. Which is great in concept, but not necessarily for sales. Now I don't mind introducing myself. Nothing's what it seems anymore.
This Newport News Mecca right here.
They heavy on the car culture out here. This is their world.
Hey, yo, what up? This family, the Beeple Boy, and this is My Block, Virginia.
Okay, here we are at Norfolk State University here in V8. And a lot of you may not know that this area is known for historically black colleges. And with that comes the culture of Greek fraternities and sororities and a whole lot of stepping, just like we saw in that movie Stump the Yard. So right now I'm hanging out with my man Ali. What's up, fam? Okay, and Jolene, how are you?
I'm fine.
Okay, representatives from two very prominent Greek organizations. So maybe you give us some insight on stepping. Where did it come from?
Stepping originally derived from Africa. And then when the slaves came over, they brought it over here, used it as communication between each other that the slave master really didn't understand.
Okay, wow. So that was language then. That's how we communicated. What makes it look like it's supposed to look?
Creativity. Everyone is looking for something new, something fly, to get the crowd going.
How important is showmanship? You gotta put your own personal thing on it, right?
Showmanship is definitely key, but I don't care what anybody tells you, Sway. We do it for the ladies. We do it for the ladies, Sway.
So is it cool to get your crew to demonstrate to us how y'all get down?
Most definitely.
All right.
Start with a chant.
Yo, baby, yo, baby, yo. Yo, baby, yo, baby, yo. Right, I'm getting nervous over here, man. All right, show us what y'all got, man.
We are the distinguished gentlemen of Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity. Kappa Alpha Psi, yo, yo. Hey, stop, step. Yo, baby.
I appreciate you guys.
As day comes and night falls.